Hello? Hello? Can everybody hear me okay? Excellent. Way to cheer in the back. That's awesome. Boost my morale. Okay, are we ready with everything? Yes? Okay. All right, so folks, my name is Pixi. Welcome to Tuesday Yoga at ASU Stadium. Yay! I'm so grateful you guys are here. I'm really glad that, we get yoga this week, so super bummed last week we didn't get to do it. Okay, so how do I sound? I'm sounding good. Okay, so we waited a couple of minutes because it takes a little time to get here, so we'll probably run about 5 minutes over. I'm going to let you guys know here and know at home, so if you have to take off, please feel free to do so. I also noticed that we have some sun shining in these windows back here, so in the event that you get the wrong spot and you need to move your mat, just go ahead and do it. Nobody cares in this class. I will also say that I teach a pretty slow flow, which means that we're going to hold poses for a little bit longer than maybe some other classes. So in the event that that's super boring for you, please feel free to do a little bit more if you know where to go. Or if you're not interested in a lot today, you can always do less. Okay, everybody ready? Let's get started laying down on our backs in our very traditional yoga fashion. All right. Excellent, everyone. If you've practiced with me before, then you kind of know some of the things that we do in our class. We do a lot of the same things so that we know what to expect. You're going to feel safe and secure in this class for sure. So let's take the first couple of minutes of class and start to drop into ourselves. So we've probably spent the day working or going to school or managing children or some other really crazy thing. Yes, all of that happened, but we're just going to let that go and we're just going to stay right here, just me and you, and I don't know, like 40 or 50 of our best yoga friends forever. So listen to what's going on, y'all. Listen to the music. Listen to the sound of my voice. Listen to even people coming in the back door, maybe. Acknowledge that all of that stuff has to go on. We don't have any control over it. And just let it go. Next, I want you to take a deep breath in. Long inhale through the nose. And long exhale out of the mouth. Excellent. Do that one more time. Take a big sniff in. And a really long exhale out. Keep breathing at the pace of your own breath, but when you breathe in next time, maybe identify some things that you smell. It might be you because you haven't showered today. It might be your neighbor because they didn't shower today. But there's nothing much that we can do about that right now, so just go ahead and let it go.
I'm going.
Smell what you smell, and forget about it.
Oh well. Are you going?
Lastly, I want you guys to feel into your body, so take notice of what that feels like today. Maybe it's an emotion. Let go of that real quick. Or maybe it's a physical feeling. I can feel the wind from the air conditioning. I can feel a little nervous, because I always do. Or maybe there's something else that you feel, the support of your yoga mat. At any point in time during this practice, if you get lost in your thought, or you get lost in your mind, or you start to worry, or you start to wonder, just make a conscious decision to come back to this moment. Utilize your senses and just stay here, just you and me. We'll start moving now, so bring a little movement into your fingers and a little movement into your toes. Turn that head a little left and right, and then when you're ready, reach your arms up overhead, stretching from fingertip to toe tip, like you just woke up from a miniature Shavasana nap. Knees into your chest and give yourself a big old squeeze. And then maybe start to rock a little left and right. So notice if you can give yourself a back massage. Notice if you feel real weird. Press your lower back into the mat, your middle back into the mat, maybe your upper back into the mat. Just see what you can see. If there's some other organic movement that you want to do here, feel free. We are moving into a twist next. One more breath. And then when you're ready, interlace over your right knee, extend your left leg long on the mat, and then pull that right knee into your chest for wind removing. We always do the right side first because that's better for our bellies. Wind removing, LOL. When you're ready, if you want, take that right knee into the right elbow crook, and then pull that right knee over to the right underarm. So just a little bit extra hip opener. Just a moment. And then we'll twist it over to the other side. So take that right arm out at a T or a Y, and then take that right knee all the way over to the left, and then give yourself a big old squeeze. Remember when you're in these poses to focus on the breath. So we're not quite moving yet, so your mind might start to wander. So focus on your posture. Pull that belly button back in towards your spine. Maybe twist the knee a little bit more. Maybe you're like, this twist is too much, and you back out. Which we're all going to do right now. Let's pull that right knee back into our chest. Pull the left knee in to meet. Find some rolls or some rocks or some other things that you like. And then we'll interlace over the left knee and extend that right leg long on the mat. We have been here before, so you kind of know what to expect. Just be present. All right, let's take that left knee into the left elbow crook, I think that is, and then pull it out to the left. A little bit of a hip opener, opening it up before we take it over to the right. Take that left knee over to the right, extend that left arm out at a Y or a T, and maybe even gaze over to the left. Excellent. Slowly unwind, bring everything back into center. We're going to rock to seat. So if you want, take your feet up to the sky, rock forwards and backwards very awkwardly, massaging your back again. There's a purpose to this. Or just roll over to one side or the other and press yourself up into a seated position. Make yourself comfy, guys. We're going to do a lot of the same thing that we always do. So sit wherever you feel comfortable on your mat, legs crossed, maybe in butterfly, maybe extended out. Let's draw the shoulders up and down our back, and then maybe lift through the heart just a little bit. Tuck the chin and gaze down towards the ground, or close your eyes. All right, we haven't done much movement yet, guys, but we did a little. So just check in. Can you hear anything different now that you've sat up? Do you feel anything different now that we've moved just little? Check back in whenever you're ready. And then we'll start to move. So we'll take these twinkle fingers down by our sides. We're going to inhale them out to the east and to the west, to the left and to the right. Feel a pull in your fingers, and then bring them all the way up to the ceiling. Okay, interlace them. Excellent, this is beautiful. Turn the palms out towards the ceiling, and then we're gonna do some cat-cows. So, if you want, you can decrease your arm strength by doing this, or if you want a little bit, go. So, cat-cows, lean forward, take your hands out, make a big C shape. Inhale and come up. Lift the heart, take the arms back, make a funny face, and then continue at your own breath. So, exhale as you come down, big ol' C, and inhale as you come up. Excellent. If your arms are getting tired, like I said in the beginning, feel free to bend them a little bit. That's helpful. Take this maybe 1 or 2 more breaths if you need it, and then we're going to get started on some belly rolls. So this is so weird, but think about a paintbrush in the middle of your fingers, and you're just going to paint a big circle on the ceiling. So now you're working in all of the directions that your spine is going. You're going left and right and up and down and twist and turn. If you need to hang out in one section or another, feel free to do so. Or if you have some organic movement that you like, feel free to do that. All right, 1 or 2 more breaths. Find the stretches that you need. Yes, that looks good. And then we'll come back to neutral. All right, let's take those arms out to the east and to the west. I know you weren't ready for that. And then down to the ground. Okay, we're gonna stretch our chest. So we're gonna take our twinkle fingers behind our backs, fingers facing away from the bottom, press the palms into the ground, and then lift the heart, lift the chest, lift the chin, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and even stick out that belly just a little bit. Nobody's looking. Get that belly stretching. Excellent. Thank you for laughing. All right, bend the elbows to release the chest, and then we're gonna walk those hands out in front of us to find a forward fold. If you want, you can wiggle left and right. Sometimes that can help with stilling the mind. Or you can just stay still. Yeah, anything you need. You got it. All right, let's press into the hands to bring the torso back up. Very technical. We're going to do a lean back and swippy swap those feet so that we don't walk in circles for the rest of the day. Okay. All right, same, but slightly different. We're going to take these twinkle fingers down by our sides, inhale them out to the east and to the west, and then we're going to take our palms facing the ground, and then we're going to do some shoulder rotation. So you're going to take your thumb, turn it all the way to the back, and then bring it all the way to the front. And then you're just going to do that a couple of times. Inhale as you go one way, exhale as you go the other way. Keep doing this, and then I'm going to change everything. When you're ready, lower your shoulders down your back. Yes, keep doing your hands. Lift your chest just a little bit. Keep that core engaged. And then lower that chin. Yes. There you go. Okay, now we're going to take both arms up towards the ceiling. Take the right hand behind your head, and then take the left hand to the right elbow and find yourself a little stretch. Now, if you have a bind that you prefer, feel free to take it. It's your choice. When you're in this pose, lower your shoulders, lift the heart, tuck the chin. All right, slowly unwind, take everything out. I twinkle everything, and then we're going to do the other side. So left hand behind your head, right hand to the left elbow. Give it a little squeeze, and then settle. Shoulders down the back, lift through the heart, belly in. It's not intended to be annoying. It's intended to bring you back right here. All right, slowly unwind, take those twinkle fingers down, and then we're going to take those hands behind our back again, fingers facing towards the bottom this time, and then press into the heart, lift, slightly different shoulder stretch, squeeze those shoulder blades together, stick the belly out, lift the chin, release the shoulders, bend the elbows to release the chest, and then forward fold on that other hip. Take a moment to just breathe, knowing that we're going to start a little bit more movement. So focus on prevention rather than crisis intervention. LOL. All right, when you're ready, press your palms into the ground to bring the torso back up. We're going to, very yoga-like, roll over our knees and come to an all-fours position. Excellent. All right. When you're here, let's find a nice, strong base. So shoulders directly over wrists, hips directly over knees. Again, not intended to be annoying, but intended to make your body safe. We're going to do a little bit of balance here. So engage the core, maybe take that spine a little bit higher towards the ceiling, and then extend that right arm out in front of you for a three-legged stable table. That's what we're going to go with. All right, when you're ready, let's lift that left foot up and back and find this stable table. Now here, again, engage your core, lift your spine a little bit higher towards the sky, make sure that left hand is in jazz fingers, that right knee is connected, and if you want, you can stay here. Or you can have a little fun and take it up and back for an upward bow. So grab that right hand to the left foot, I think. There's the balance. If you fall over, it's so fun. That's the intention. That's what I'm trying to do. And then if you want to kick into it, you can make it a little bit stretchier, shoulder stretch. Okay, slowly extend. Try not to slingshot anything. And then lower everything down. All right, wiggle into the hips. Find your nice stable table again. And then we'll do the other side. Okay, left hand comes out. Engage the core. Take that right leg long behind you. And then find the steadiness. It's way more important to be steady than it is to look good, I swear. At least in yoga. All right, if you want, reach up and back. Grab the foot. Give it a little pull. Give it an extra stretch. We'll practice this after class, guys, I promise. Slowly unwind. Everything comes out, and then everything comes down. All right, lean a little left, lean a little right. Curl the toes under, walk those hands out an inch or so, and then press that bum back into downward dog. Excellent. Now in this first downward dog of class, you have choices. You have choices all the time. You can stay very still if your mind is still. Or if your mind is busy, maybe find some movement to match. You can come high up on those toes. You can take those heels to the right, to the left. You can bend into one knee or the other. You could even find a child's pose and do none of this. Excellent choices. When you feel complete, find some stillness. Whether that's in your downward dog or that's in a child's pose, no matter. Just find the stillness and take a couple of breaths in. Inhale, long exhale. And remember that longer exhale is decreasing your heart rate. So as we start to move, remember the breath. All right, come high up on those toes. Tiptoe yourself to the front of the mat and stay in a forward fold. If you have a forward fold that you prefer, go there now. If you want to follow along with me, I like to keep my feet about hip distance for stability. I like to take my pinkies and put them in my elbow creases. And then I'll straighten the legs, lift up halfway, and then exhale, bend the knees, take your belly to your thighs, and then let your head hang. You guys stay hanging. I'm going to stand up so I can look at you. Excellent. Lean a little left and lean a little right. Shake the head left and right. Let go of all the tension in the neck. Let go of all the tension in your face. Guys, just let those eyeballs fall out. Nobody needs them. At least not in this moment. All right. When you're ready, unleash the hands. Keep the knees bent a lot of it. And then imagine that you're a zombie and you're slowly rolling yourself up. It's almost Halloween. I can use Halloween zombie jokes. And then find yourself in a nice tall mountain pose. So again, we're going to do this. So find a nice tall pose, toes together, heels slightly apart. The belly, or engage the belly, tuck the tailbone. Yes, draw the shoulders up and down the back, lift through the heart, and then tuck that chin just a little bit. So if you notice, although you are standing here, there's a lot of engagement. And so if you get bored, engage more. Take a moment to listen, drop in, stay here. And then we'll get moving in. We'll do some twisty twos today. All right, keep your feet or if you want to keep your toes together, heels apart, that's good for working on balance. If you don't feel real balanced today, take your feet about mat distance apart or maybe even shoulder distance apart. Twinkle fingers down by your side, shoulders down your back, and then inhale the arms out, up, tall overhead. First, reach for the ceiling, and then we're going to lower the right arm and lean over to the right side. Reach out towards the corner of the room, press into that right foot to not collapse in the right side body. Yeah. And then you're going to press into the right foot to lift the right arm back up. And then exhale that left arm down. Lean over to the left side. Again, reach out towards the corner of the room. Press into that left foot. Length from right foot to right fingertip. And then bring that arm back up. Exhale, bend the knees and forward fold. You're going to take your left fingertips on the ground, bend into the left knee, and open up that right arm towards the ceiling so you're facing the right side. Now notice what's happening in your hips. If you want to increase the stretch, bring that right hand to your lower back and gaze a little bit more towards the ceiling. Let's bring that right arm back up and exhale, forward fold. We're going to replace the right hand with the left hand. So right fingertips on the ground, bend into the right leg, open up to the left side. Press into the right hand to lift with the left. And maybe take that hand behind your back, gaze a little bit towards the ceiling to increase the stretch. Excellent. Take that left arm up towards the ceiling, exhale, forward fold. Allow yourself to hang if you need to, and then your choice. You can either roll up like a Halloween zombie, or you can come up with a flat back. We're all gonna meet in mountain pose. Excellent choices. Lower everything down to the side. And then again, we'll start to move a little bit faster here. So sun salutations. Follow along with me. Do some extra if you want. Inhale the arms out, up, tall overhead. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale for the lift. And then exhale, step that right foot back. Pull the chest through, find the runner's lunge first. And then take that left foot to meet the right, find your plank. If you need to use your knees, that's totally fine. Stay in your plank for just 7 minutes. Oh, you're doing such a good job. Okay, lower your chest all the way down to the ground. And then inhale for either a cobra or a up dog. It no matter. Back bendy, whatever you want. Lower the chest down. Curl the toes under. We're gonna come up through tabletop and then press that bum back into downward dog. Allow yourself a couple of breaths here. Remember, we're working on prevention. Don't let yourself get too worked up. Big inhale, even longer exhale. All right, y'all. We're going to take that right foot either high to the sky or parallel to the mat, your choice. Three-legged dog should change the way that feels in your left foot. We're gonna do one crunch. So we're gonna come forward into plank and then take that right knee to your nose. You're kind of pushing up and pulling up. And then you'll take that right leg back. Find the three-legged dog, and then you're going to do that same motion. So bring that right knee forward, find the plank, and then place that left foot down. Now again, if that doesn't work for you, it's totally fine. Find your runner's lunge. All right, left foot meets the right. Inhale for the lift, exhale for the fold, and then sunburst everything out, up, tall overhead. Lower the arms down by the sides. Take a deep breath in. Focus on your breath. We'll do the other side. When you're ready, inhale, both arms out, up, tall overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale for the lift. And then exhale, step that left foot back. Find the runner's lunge. Pull that chest through. Yes, perfect. And then take that right leg back for the plank. Another 7 minutes. Take your time. You got it? All right, let's lower the chest down. Inhale, back bend. And then however you get there, bum first, downward dog. Excellent. Good work. Long inhales in, long exhales out. All right, let's take that left foot high to the sky or parallel to the ground, your choice. Notice the change in that right leg. We're gonna do one crunch, bring the knee to the nose, curl up a little bit like cat. Take the leg back. And then bring it all the way through to find the runner's lunge. Excellent. All right, bring that right foot to meet the left. Inhale for the lift. Exhale for the fold. And then sunburst. Like beautiful little yogis. And then lower the arms down by the side. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale out. We will pause one more time. Probably a lie, but we will take one more moment to notice. So now we have done some movement. That may have been strenuous for you, it may not have been, but we definitely moved some blood, we definitely moved some breath. So just take a moment to get back in your mountain pose. Take a long inhale in and an even longer exhale out. So breathe in for the count of 3, breathe out for the count of 5. Increase or decrease your numbers based on your lung capacity. All right, when you're ready, we're gonna get started. I suppose I should say when I'm ready, we're gonna get started. All right, inhale the arms out, up, tall overhead, and exhale, forward fold. We're doing side angle, triangle, if anybody knows. Inhale for the lift, and then exhale, step that right foot back. Find the runner's lunge, and then you're gonna place that right foot down, cartwheel all the way up into a warrior two. Excellent. We're gonna be facing that side of the room. And pause. Arms out at a T, shoulders down your back, open your hips up to the side of the mat, engage that belly. You don't have to draw it in, it doesn't have to move, but engage it. And then make sure that left knee is over top of that left ankle. Yes, I'm so glad everybody looked. We're gonna reverse the warrior. So left palm up, take it up and back, maybe right hand down the right leg or in the left hip crease. For this one, let's make a C shape and reach all the way back with our arms. we're going to transition from the reverse warrior to the reverse triangle. So this time we're going to straighten the left leg and reach out to the corner of the room. So length from the left hip or the left foot all the way to the left fingertip. Excellent. Take the arms to neutral. Excellent. Reach out over top of them and then tick-tock those arms to 12 and 6 for triangle. Holding onto the shin, placing the hand on the ground, or maybe placing your hand on the knee if it's a little bit too much for your body. Again, if you want, maybe gaze up towards that ceiling and take that right hand behind your back to increase the stretch. Excellent. Look down towards the ground, bend into the left knee to come back up to a warrior 2-ish. And then we're going to cartwheel those arms down, find the runner's lunge. Left foot meets the right, and then either meet us in downward dog or find yourself through a flow. Excellent, y'all. Good work. Let's come high up on those toes, bend the knees, and then tiptoe yourself to the top of the mat, forward fold. Excellent. You can inhale to lift, you can exhale to fold, you can hold on to the toes, you can stand on your hands, or you can just hang out, literally. Let's press into the feet to slowly roll ourselves up and find ourselves back in mountain. Right away, find your pose, and then we'll go. Inhale the arms out, up, tall overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift, and then exhale, step that left foot back. Find the runner's lunge. Stable first, and then place that left foot down. Cartwheel those arms up and overhead. Find the other warrior 2. We've already been here before, so you know what to do. Press the feet into the ground, open those hips up to the side of the room, shoulders down your back, gaze over those right fingertips. Excellent. We're going to reverse the warrior. Turn the right palm up, take it up and back, and reverse warrior. That's the end. Excellent. Make that C shape, so take that arm back maybe towards that left foot. And then reverse triangle. So straighten the left leg, take that right arm up towards the sky, length from that right foot to the right fingertip. Excellent. You're doing a good job. All right, let's take those arms back out to a T. Reach out over those right fingertips, and then tick-tock those arms to 12 and 6. Grab onto the leg. Grab onto the floor.
But it seemed as though the first time I saw you,
and settle.
something happened to me inside.
If you want, take that left hand behind your back. Gaze up towards the ceiling. Excellent choice. All right, coming out of it, bend into the right knee. Come up to a warrior 2. Yes. And then we'll cartwheel those arms down, framing the front right foot. Take that right foot back. And then follow the traditional chaturanga and up dog, or meet us in downward dog, or do a child's pose. I support you in the decision you make, always. All right, guys. Take a moment to breathe here. Just gonna check our time. All right, so we've done that one time. We're gonna do it one more time. We're gonna add a little bit more to this. So let's come high up on those toes, and then you're gonna bring that left foot forward and find the runner's lunge. Take that right foot down to the ground, cartwheel those arms up for the warrior 2. Good. Stability is more important than the way that your posture looks, at least in my opinion. Everybody's got something different to say. All right, let's reverse the triangle. Take it up and back. That's a warrior. I'm so sorry I say the wrong thing all the time. Straighten that leg, keep reaching back. Take those arms out to a T. Reach out over the toes, tick-tock the arms to 12 and 6. Excellent work, y'all. All right, let's gaze down towards those left toes. You're gonna bend into the left knee. You're gonna take your fingertips outside of that left foot. This is so fun, you guys are gonna love it. And then you're gonna press up into your first balance pose. So you're just gonna lift that right leg up. Totally, you can do it, I promise. Place that left foot down. I'm the one who's gonna fall off the table. And lift that right leg up. Excellent, y'all. Okay, take that right hand down. Take that right leg up towards the sky, standing split for just a moment. Good balance, y'all. And then you're gonna take that right knee towards your left shin. That's a calf. That's a calf. Yeah, you got it. Everybody understands. Okay, take it back up one more time. And then exhale the right leg to meet the left. Lean a little left, lean a little right. Inhale for the lift. Exhale for the fold, and then sunburst those arms out, up, tall overhead, and then lower the arms down by the sides. Take a deep breath in, and a longer exhale out. All right, let's try the other side. Inhale, both arms out, up, tall overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale for the lift, and then exhale, step that left foot back. Find the runner's lunge. Left foot down, cartwheel the arms up for the warrior two. Excellent. Find your place, settle in, and then we'll change everything. Turn that right palm up, take it up and back, find the reverse warrior. Excellent, straighten the right leg, reverse triangle. Excellent. Arms out to a T. Reach out over those right toes, tick-tock, 12-6, and triangle. Long inhales in, even longer exhales out. Y'all ready? All right, bend into that right knee. Take that right hand outside of the right pinky toes. Maybe walk the hand out a couple more inches, and then just see if you can lift that back leg. Just try it. Yep, there you go. It doesn't have to be pretty. We're working on balance as we get older. We don't want to fall. All right, let's take the left hand down, lift the left foot up towards the sky for half split. Standing split? It's standing split. And then we're gonna do Shiva squat. So take that left knee to the right calf. Shiva squat. Inhale the left leg back up. And lower it down. Let yourself hang out for just a moment. And then when you're ready, lift up halfway. Take that right leg back. Take the left leg back. Either go through a flow and meet us in child's pose, or just meet us in child's pose. Beautiful. Excellent practice, y'all. When you find your child's pose, take a long breath in and a long exhale out. Maybe this sounds repetitive, but sometimes we need the repetition in life so that we remember. I have to remind myself on a daily basis to do this. Come back to the mat, back to the present moment. And we'll do this literally for the rest of our lives. Sorry about that. Allow yourself to catch up. Allow your breath to soften. All right. We're gonna come out of our child's pose up to a tabletop. Let's curl those toes under. Press the bum back into a downward dog. And then tiptoe those feet to the top of the mat. We'll take our second or our third forward fold here. We'll be upside down like this for just a moment. So if that doesn't work, feel free to squat. If you have a specific forward fold that you like, feel free to do so. Or you can just wrap your peace fingers and your big thumb around your toe. Inhale to lengthen. And then bend the knees and exhale. Take those elbows out to the side and wrench your head down to your feet. I'm just joking, don't wrench it. Gentle pull, lengthening that spine.
I could pull myself together.
Let go of any bind that you might have. And then very slow, George Romero style, roll yourself up like a zombie. Find yourself at the top of the mat. Fix your chonies, fix everything you want to fix, and then find your mountain pose. All right, we're gonna have a little bit of fun today. We kind of are working on a revolved dancer pose, so that's what we're gonna do today. It's gonna be really fun. All right, let's stand together, toes touch and heels slightly apart. We do this intentionally because it changes our center of gravity. If my feet are wide and I try to stand up, it kind of makes me bend. If my toes are together, I just bring that knee. Okay, let's take both hands to the hips. And then we're gonna lift up that right leg. Just take that bum back, just take that foot back to your bum. Take that right arm up to the ceiling. You're doing a great job. And then see if you can reach behind and grab that right foot with your left hand. Doesn't matter whether you grab it on the inside or the outside. It's a little bit different than our usual dancers. So when you're ready, kick into that foot, lean a little bit forward. Try to keep that left knee bent. That definitely helps with your balance. Yes. Excellent work, y'all. And then if you want, you can kick it up and back, and I can't, so if anybody has an example, just joking. Okay, when you're ready, don't slingshot it. Slowly let it down. Be mindful, stay in the moment. Don't let your yoga teacher take you out of it. All right, wiggle into everything, put everything where you need to do, and then we'll do the other side. Okay, hands to hips, toes together. Let's lift the left foot up. Got it right. We'll take that left arm towards the ceiling. And then take that right hand back behind you and grab the left foot. There you go. You should be balancing. You should feel a stretch in the front of your left hip. But when you're ready, let's find revolve dancer. Beautiful. Maybe bending into that knee will help you stay just a little bit more stable. Excellent. I was better on that side. Okay. Before we fall out, slowly let go. Excellent. And then without slingshotting, let everything hang down. Take a deep breath. And a long exhale out. Relish in the fun that you can have falling around in yoga. All right, we're gonna move on down. We're gonna start moving down from here. So let's inhale the arms out, up, tall overhead, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale for the lift, and then exhale, step a foot back, step another foot back. Lower the knees, curl the toes under, and then, I'm really sorry, but go ahead and sit back on those toes. This is called fire toes. Nobody likes it, but I heard it was really good for your liver, so we've been doing it a lot. If this becomes strenuous for you, you can lean forward and take a little pressure off your toes. I promise that your toes won't fall off. This is a proven fact. You're doing a good job. Okay, let's lean forward. Uncurl the toes. You can tap or you can just press the tops of your feet into the ground, whichever you like. I like less movement, but I support you. Okay, take your bum to your heels, extend those legs out long in front of you. We're gonna do half circle legs today. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, let's take the right foot to meet the left thigh. Our hips are facing the short edge of the mat, so still facing forward. We're gonna take these twinkle fingers down by your sides and inhale them out, up, tall overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Grab onto the toes and allow your head to move down towards your knee. That's why they call this head to knee pose. I like in this position to wiggle my foot around. It helps me get a little crack. It's probably not the healthiest. I also like to lean a little left and lean a little right. That helps me increase the stretch, brings my forehead a little bit closer to my knee. Take one more breath. And then let's press the hands into the ground to press the torso back up to a seat. And then all you're gonna do is take this right knee, out to the right side, you're all going to be facing that direction. So now your hips are facing the long edge of the mat. So you're just opening up your hips a bit wider. Pavrita Janu Sirsasana. All right, twinkle fingers down by your sides. Inhale them out, up, tall overhead. Exhale, lean over to the left. Left hand along that left knee. Right arm goes out to the corner of the room-ish. Or if you have another place that you'd like to put it, you can. Still with the wiggles. If you'd like, you can give yourself a swish and a flick with your hand for maximum stretchioso. Anybody? All right. You can open your chest towards the sky, so draw that right arm back. See if that feels good. Or maybe take that chest towards that outstretched leg, taking that right hand somewhere along that left arm. Maybe that feels better. Maybe a combination of opening and closing is in your interest today. Excellent choices. Let's bring the torso back to neutral. We're going to take this right hand by our right bottom. We will locate all of the high school drama and then lift the hips, take the arm back, find the counter stretch, and then slowly lower yourself down. Okay, very easy. We're going to take this right leg back to meet the left, facing the front of the mat. All right. Now, opposite, left foot, right thigh. Still focusing on those hips facing the short edge of the mat. Twinkle fingers down by your sides. Inhale them out, up, tall overhead. And exhale, fold. Allow yourself to relax. Maybe wiggle into that right foot. Maybe lean a little left and right. Maybe none of that works and you stay totally still. Head to knee pose. If your mouth touches your knee, just give it a little kiss, because when else are you going to kiss your knee? Very important yoga things. All right, let's press into the hands, bring the torso back up. And then again, just left knee out to that left side, now facing the very long edge of your mat. Twinkle fingers down by your sides. Inhale them out, up, tall overhead. And then exhale, lean out over that right leg. Left arm goes to the corner. And then your choice, stay still, or maybe a combination of opening or closing. Bless you. Or maybe you need a swish and a flick. Excellent choice, Shaw. Good stretch. All right, let's bring everything back to neutral. Left hand by left bottom. Find that middle school drama. We're going right back. And then lift the hips. Find the counter stretch. Reach around. And then lower everything down. We're just going to take that left to meet the right, and we'll get on our forward fold. Ooh, this is my favorite part. Okay, so move the cheeks out of the way, pull your chones up, engage your belly, which just means pull your belly button back towards your spine. We're gonna take these twinkle fingers, inhale them out, up, tall overhead, and exhale, forward fold. Allow your hands to reach for your toes, keep that belly button back toward the spine, and you'll see how that helps you increase the stretch. Now, once you get down, feel free to lean a little left and right again to move those bum cheeks out of the way, and then allow your forehead to fall down. All right, I'm gonna come up, you guys stay down. This is one of my favorite stretches. This stretches the entire backside of your body. I will tell you that I've always had migraines. This stretch helps with them. If I don't do this stretch, I definitely get my tension, migraine, headaches back. Food for thought. All right, let's all lift up halfway. So hands on feet, lift up for a flat back, lift a little bit. Excellent modification, jaw. And then lean forward, allow yourself to hang down one more time. And again, let go of all the tension in your face. Let go of all the tension in your spine. Literally just hang out. All right, let's use these twinkle fingers to help press the torso back up. And we will Take the feet to the ground. Sorry. You can take your fingers forward or on the backs of your thighs, but you have to lift your feet up for boat. I know, it's not anybody's favorite. It's better when we're on paddle boards, right? Boat on a boat. Okay, sorry guys. All right, so you have a couple of choices here. You can take your arms up in front of you if that helps or increases. That kind of hurts my back, so I like to grab onto my toes. You can bring them up forward. Yeah, totally. Ankles, totally fine. You can stay exactly where you're at too. And then if you want to, you can open your legs because it's really fun. Stay balanced. Oh my God, you're so good at stuff. Oh boy, okay. Take those feet back, stay in your boat, and then we zombie roll back. So you have to allow yourself to feel like a zombie coming out of a grave. The hand posture is much better. Lower yourself all the way down and allow yourself to feel flat for just a moment. We're not quite done yet, but I always love that feeling of lying down on the yoga mat after a hard class, before Shavasana. Sorry. Long breath in, longer breath out. Slow your heart rate. All right, let's bring the soles of the feet to the mat, knees up towards the sky. We're going to lift that right leg up towards the ceiling and then roll into that right ankle. Point and flex the toe, and also don't forget to go left and right, working out the sides of your calf. Helpful for snowboarding, helpful for other things like snowboarding. When you're ready, pull those right toes back towards the nose and then press that heel to the sky. You should feel a big stretch behind the leg. If you want, you can walk your hands up the leg towards the calf, towards the ankle. Pull your forehead towards your shin. Looks worse than it feels, can be helpful. Slowly lower yourself down. You're going to bend into the right knee and grab the peace fingers with your right toe. No. Grab your right toe with your peace fingers. I have to bend my knee, so that's okay. You're going to take your left arm out to a T. Got it? You guys are doing great. And then take that right leg out to the right. You can go a little bit. You can go a lot of it. You can stretch as much as you want. Excellent. Let's bring that right leg back to neutral. We're going to give it a break and take the right ankle on top of the left knee for figure 4. This is our hip opening stretch for the evening. So if this is enough and you feel it, stay here. If you want a little bit more, bring those knees into your chest and you can interlace over the thigh or the shin. If you have brought those knees to your chest, let's focus on taking that right knee away from the body. So rather than have it fall in, just gently, energetically push that right knee away. If you have a hold of the legs, slowly unwind, let that foot down. We're going to take that right foot up towards the ceiling, and you're going to take your peace fingers of your left hand, bend the leg, and put it around the big right toe. So right leg, left hand. Yes. Now extend that left leg long on the mat. Take that right arm out to a T. You guys are so good. And then take that right foot over to the left, but just a little bit. So we're getting an IT band stretch. You guys feel it? It's horrible. All right. Take it all the way over to the left if you would like a little bit of a twist, but we still have a twist left in us. Bring everything back up to neutral. Roll into that right foot one more time, and then slowly lower that right foot down. Just notice if maybe that right leg feels a little bit longer than the left. Let's take the soles of the feet to the mat again, and we'll do the other side. Left leg up towards the ceiling, point, flex, roll around. Don't forget to go left and right. And then pull those toes back to the nose. Press the heel to the sky like you're stepping on the ceiling. Enough of a stretch. But if you want a little bit more, let's walk those hands up the leg. Pull that left leg towards your forehead or pull your forehead towards the leg. Slowly let yourself down. I'm gonna bend into the left knee so I can grab a hold of the left toe, the left big toe with my left peace fingers. Yes, left, left. Right arm goes out to a T. Yes, and then left leg goes out to the left. As far or as little as you want. Good modifications. Slowly bring that left leg back to neutral. We'll take the left foot on top of the left knee and find our figure 4. Remember, if this is enough, you can stay here. If you need a little bit more, feel free. Right knee into the chest, left knee energetically moving away from the body. These are the moments when it's harder to stay present. Do you remember what we talked about in the beginning? Probably not. It's hard to remember when you don't practice with me often. But stay here, listen, feel, smell, touch. I guess that's feel. Another thing I'm no good at. All right, let's take that right foot down to the ground. We'll take that left foot back up towards the ceiling. This time it's left foot, right fingers, left foot, right fingers. We'll take that right leg down long on the mat, left arm out at a T, and then gently cross the body just a bit. You should feel it in your left hip. It's a very good stretch. If you want more, take that left foot all the way over to the right, feel a big old twist, and then bring everything back. Roll into the ankle if you want, and then slowly lower it down to the ground. Once the foot touches, bring both knees back into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Rock a little if you want. We'll take those arms out to a T, and we'll do a two-legged twist to end with. So knees at 90-degree angle, and then take them down and over to the left. Gaze over to the right. Allow yourself to settle. Just exist here. When you're ready, bring both knees back into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze, a rock, whatever you need. And then we'll take those arms back out at a 90-degree angle, down and over to the right. Gaze out over the left. Long inhales in, even longer exhales out. On your next inhale, bring everything back into center. And then we'll transition to our final Shavasana. But if there's something that you need in your practice, happy baby, shoulder stand, plow, something, feel free to do that now. If we missed anything, take it. It's your practice. Good choice. When you're done, and take your time to be done. Yes, beautiful. When you're done, find yourself in your resting pose, whatever that looks like for you today. If you have something specific that you need, just take it. If you need a little guidance, let me help. Let's take our feet mat distance or maybe even wider. I like to take my hands out to a T or even a Y if you have space, or just allow your palms to stand up, to sit. Allow your palms to be up if you need receiving, or maybe if you need to feel a little bit more grounded, place the palms down. This is a place where you can take up as much space as you want. even when the world tells you not to. We have about 3 minutes to rest. So allow yourself to drift off into La La Land and just exist. Without moving, just bring some awareness back to your body. Start with the breath. Big inhales in and long exhales out. Feel the belly rise, giant like a hot air balloon. Press the air into the belly. Yes. And then on your next exhale, let it all out. Feel your belly flat like a pancake. Let's bring a little movement into the fingers, a little movement into the toes, maybe even turning the head to the left and to the right. If you can, keep your eyes closed. If not, maybe gaze down towards the ground. Let's take those legs long and reach those arms overhead like you just woke up from Tuesday Shavasana. And then draw those knees into the chest. One last opportunity for a self back massage. And then when you're ready, raise the right arm overhead, roll over to the side, and we will take one private moment in this last pose. I guess technically it's not, but let's find a little gratitude for the time and the space and the place to practice. So for the time we have here at the stadium, the time we have here at home, the space we created, the program. One more breath before we get back to life, back to reality. Using the strength of your hands, press yourself up into a seated position if you're not already there. Sit however feels comfortable for you. You may place your yoga hands wherever you'd like, at the heart, on the knees. And then I will express my sincerest gratitude for you guys coming out and taking care of yourselves today. We cannot take care of ourselves. We cannot take care of our community unless we take care of ourselves. And for that, I'm really grateful. So thanks for taking care of me, y'all. Namaste. Excellent. You're so welcome. Every Tuesday they'll be here. I'm going to come and practice on Tuesdays too. If there's any questions, if there's any way that I can support you in your practice, I'm like super nice. So don't hesitate to come say hi, okay? Good night, guys.